The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is the company's latest flagship smartphone that does all the things you'd expect of a premium phone, but is equipped with hardware and software that aim to take imaging to the next level. You've probably seen other videos by now where they talk about this phone as a whole, but for this video we'll be concentrating more on its set of cameras since we were actually able to use it for some of our content. So if you're someone who's looking for the latest tech in mobile photography or videography, stick around. Hey guys, Kevin here. You're with the Modern Creatures and welcome to another video. This is our Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra camera review. Just a quick recap, let's go over its key specs. It's got a 6.8-inch AMOLED display with QHD+ resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate panel that's protected by Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Inside, it carries a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor with up to 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, so it can handle your day-to-day tasks with ease and comes with enough storage for most of your files. Being a flagship device, it comes with an in-display fingerprint scanner, face unlock, stereo speakers, 5G connectivity, Wi-Fi 6E, NFC, and an IP68 water and dust resistance. Meanwhile, powering it is a 5000 mAh battery with 45W fast charging and support for wireless and reverse wireless charging. Oh, and Samsung already discontinued its Note series, so the S Pen is now here too. For the cameras, you get a 40-megapixel selfie shooter, while the rear camera setup is headlined by a 108-megapixel main sensor. This is then accompanied by a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 10-megapixel for 3x telephoto, and another 10-megapixel for 10x telephoto. And since this is a camera review, let's go for a rundown of its camera features and camera modes. These will help you achieve the best shots possible and are some of the ones we always used when shooting with the phone. First up is its capability to shoot up to 8K resolution videos in 24 FPS. Now, being able to shoot up to 8K doesn't mean you'll be exporting and uploading videos in 8K. Access to TVs and monitors with this resolution is still not common enough to fully take advantage of the pixel count. But another use for an 8K video is the freedom to zoom in or scale up an image without losing clarity when compared to shooting in Full HD. Or you can all shoot and edit your clips in 8K if your computer has the crunching power, then export to Full HD. This way, details are still sharper when compared to just shooting and having raw Full HD clips. Another useful feature is tracking autofocus. And as the name suggests, its autofocus system is able to track subjects while moving to ensure that it's always in focus and sharp. Now, this plays a big part when the subject walks towards the camera, for example. So the focus plane, of course, changes while the subject walks. And the autofocus system was able to ensure its focus. HDR10 Plus for video recording also makes it possible to achieve a more balanced dynamic range or the balance between light and dark areas. With this on, you get to see more details, and based on my experience, it also tones down color so images you get are not overly saturated. I believe this will help you if you're shooting landscapes and even portraits if you're looking for an effect with balanced elements. Its zoom-in mic has been really helpful for us during times that we don't have a separate mic to use when shooting spills. What it does is to basically concentrate the microphone's pickup towards the subject and eliminates other noise, so what you get is clearer, more understandable audio, especially when shooting talking heads. Hey guys, now that we can once again go out and drive out of town, I just want to quickly share the importance of preventive maintenance, especially when it comes to our vehicle's batteries. And one way to ensure that our vehicle's batteries are in tip-top condition is through this device right here. We were able to shoot this TikTok post solely on the S22 Ultra with no help from additional microphone, and the audio quality is pretty much ready for upload without edits. And if you're the kind who takes a lot of selfies, you can go for a variety of shots using the stylus, as it can act as a remote shutter for the camera. Finally, it comes with different camera modes that have preset values for various shooting scenarios. You have Portrait, Pro Photo, and Pro Video, which are great if you want complete control over your shot, night mode, slow-mo and super slow-mo, hyperlapse portrait video that adds blur to your background, and director's view that uses the phone's different cameras to produce different shot sizes and angles. And I can choose between different shot sizes, different lenses for the rear. So I can be talking right here, telling you about things, and I can also be showing you. For example, I look here and I could give you a traffic report of what's happening now along ADB Avenue. This is one of the useful features if you're into vlogging. Content creators now, they also want to be included in the shot, like what I'm doing, so I can tell you more about the things that I want to tell you. I can show you, for example, like this flower right here is really colorful and beautiful and all that.
We've had the Galaxy S22 Ultra for a while, and here are some handpicked shots. But before that, a quick word from our sponsor. For those who have businesses, there are many ways we can do right now to help grow them from the tip of our fingers. There are many ways and services, but one of the key industry players you should try right now is Enstack.
Enstack is an SME or small to medium enterprise super app that helps anyone start, run, and grow a business right from their mobile phones. It has all the tools you'll need to sell, book deliveries, manage your inventory, track your business's performance,
and of course, get paid all in one app.
It's designed to help small to medium enterprises shift their businesses to digital, and also makes management a lot more efficient with its easy-to-use layout and interface. And to add to that, its chat store and new web store make it super easy for anyone to sell online, and you don't even need to know how to program or code to be able to maximize its features. Your business also has full access to value-added services like shipping and digital payments, which you don't usually get. Plus, you'll be able to specifically choose which digital tools you need regardless of the type of business you own.
Even if you are a freelancer. Oh, and the best part, Enstack is absolutely free to use with no commissions, and users even get their payments in full.
Enstack might just be what your growing business needs for a seamless, more efficient management.
You can download Enstack now and use our referral code. It's TMC Enstack. And now, let's get to those sample shots.
From shooting all these and more, we can see that its ultra-wide sensor works really great for landscapes and cityscapes. Colors are not overly saturated, which Samsung has been previously known for, and what you get is a balanced dynamic range with nice pop of colors. It also has some of the best 10 times zoom images I've seen on a phone.
Okay, if you've been watching our videos, you know that I'm really not a fan of phone manufacturers claiming that their phones can digitally zoom up to XX times, and while they can do so, the images they produce are, really pixelated, and you couldn't really make sense of what they are.
But for the Galaxy S22 Ultra, since it has a 10 times telephoto lens, what you get are nice images with enough detail and clarity and are real post-worthy.
And not just a pixelated photo with their zoom camera.
We've also seen some really great low-light shots from this phone, especially for its rear cameras. Digital noise are kept to a clean minimum, and smudges and blots, which are common in night shots, are almost non-existent here. Even when the light source is a single lamppost or even behind the subject, the Galaxy S22 Ultra can still keep a lot of details intact.
Now for selfies, let me just put it this way. Selfies are important since apart from your self-portraits, selfie cameras are the ones responsible for preserving memories shared with other people.
This is why it's important that you have a capable selfie camera that can shoot a decent photo in one snap, whether you're outdoor, indoor, during daytime, or nighttime.
And let me tell you, selfies taken with the Galaxy S22 Ultra are almost all usable. Even those quick ones you take right before the newly wedded couple make their grand entrance.
Bokeh cutouts are also decent, although not perfect, but miscuts are easily dismissible.
Okay, so the Galaxy S22 Ultra definitely comes with a great set of optics. I think we've already established that with its set of features and sample shots that we've seen. But I've also got my thoughts and notes during my time with it. And first, it's got a simple camera layout. And what this does is make things easier for the user, especially for on-the-fly shooting instances. As photographers and videographers, we don't always have all the time we need to get that perfect shot. Sometimes all it takes is just to be able to whip out a camera in time to get the said shot.
And with its simple layout, you easily get to whatever shooting mode it is you need to activate, and is especially great for those quick, I need to shoot this kind of moments.
This made it possible for us to use the Galaxy S22 Ultra as a substitute for our main camera.
During times that we needed to quickly shoot a TikTok video or something, the phone is more than enough to shoot a clear and stabilized video with decent audio straight from its built-in mic. One downside I noticed though was that the phone gets really hot after a while of shooting videos.
But if you think about it, it's kind of expected since you have all that circuitry inside with not much area to dissipate heat.
Many phones are trying to achieve this kind of camera performance, but only a few can really replace a dedicated camera in my book.
And the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra can easily be my secondary or primary shooting tool. It's easily one of the best smartphone optics you can get your hands on today. And that's about it for our Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra camera review. As always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.